Wait, you guys were dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all suck nuts. I thought you guys were still alive.
Nope. Sure.
All right, are you ready, James Bond, for the most wild story you've ever done? Seen?
Yeah.
I'm very ready.
Tell them the story. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
No, you gotta listen to the story too. This shit's fucking crazy.
I read the story. It was fucking wild.
All right. 56-year-old man pleaded not guilty to felony charges on Wednesday for a fight with a police officer here in town. The man has been charged with felony interference with bodily injury to a peace officer, as well as simple interference and unlawful contact. The officer responded to a report of a possibly intoxicated male around the Nick Art Museum around 5 o'clock on January 9th. The man had a blade nose and was being held up by another man, and the man was reportedly had slurred speech and wasn't able to stand on his own. The officer believed he may have fallen. The officer asked the man if he wanted to go to the hospital for his injury, explaining that the other option would be going to jail on public intox. Body cam footage reviewed by detectives showed that the officer reportedly tried to help the man sit down, but in the process he called him buddy. For some unknown reason, it appeared that the term buddy angered the man. The man reportedly advanced on the officer, shoved him while the officer backed away, and then the officer shoved the man back. As the man reportedly advanced again, the officer struck him on the side of the face, and the detective who watched the footage wrote that the man went to the ground, and the officer reportedly also went down due to the ice being on the ground. Then the officer got the man onto his stomach and got one handcuffed on, but in the struggle to cuff the other wrist, the man grabbed the officer's genitals and squeezed forcefully.
Oh my god. Okay.
The officer then reportedly hit the man in the face and told him to let go. The man allegedly grabbed the officer's genitals a second time and squeezed again. The officer described the pain to being that as a stabbing pain in his groin that extended into his stomach. Backup arrived and the man was taken to the hospital where he allegedly continued to be combative with officers and staff. And the officer, when the officer was standing... The officer was standing next to the man in the bed. The man spat into his face and open mouth. Blood was present in his saliva from the previous injury. The officer then reportedly asked for a nurse to give him a wipe that kills everything.
Yes. Dude, the only thing as I imagine is like this dude like Mortal Kombat grabs this dude's nuts and the cops just sitting there like ah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I can think of. Like this motherfucker really had the audacity to be like get over here, give me those fucking nuts 2 times, not once, 2 times, man. And the cop did not learn his lesson and still was in reaching distance of his like. That's the craziest shit, dude. That's so wild.
Oh, dude.
But the man didn't. It gets worse.
Oh my god! I cannot see this get any worse.
When the man got arraigned, he pleaded not guilty, but then he said that he was eager to talk about the case anyways because he said, I need to be charged on her with public intox because that's how this whole thing started. And they also made statements like, I blacked out in regards to allegations in the case. And then the judge told them not to add things to the record given they had already entered a not guilty plea. He's being held on a 10,000 cash sultry bond.
That's actually pretty low for such an assault on an officer.
For fucking sexually assaulting an officer is crazy.
For assaulting his manhood.
I could tell you this, if I was an officer and some dude grabbed and squeezed my nuts,
I'll grab his nuts back and squeeze harder.
Oh no, it looks like he passed out from lead poisoning.
He's reaching!
He's reaching! He's reaching!
My body cam would be off so quick, dude.
My nuts.